Hello friends, welcome back. So in this step, we are going to create a JPA repository, and from JPA repository we will see the magic of Spring Data JPA. How without knowing the much SQL, how you can create a query method. Okay, query method is the syntax or the method that gets executed in the backend in the form of query. So let's quickly and create the JPA repository. So control N. So go to the class. uh, it's not a class, basically it will be the interface. Okay, and go back and select class only, because it will give the exact package name where you want to create. So why it's not coming? Cancel. Okay, sorry, I have selected other place. Control N. So select interface, select fine. So let's instead of controller I want another repository, and here I want to give the repository package. So let's give exchange repo repository. Let's give the full name. Okay, and finish this. Right. So this is the repository that is going to extends JPA repository, right? And you will see the magic of Spring Data JPA. T is basically the class on which you want to refer. So current exchange rate is the class that we have entity. So from that class, this is going to be mapped to stores the table data, right? So go here, and instead of T, put here, and here it will be the long. So ID is long we are considering, right? Control 1, import. Correct. Now we'll have to write the query method. So how you need to write the query method, that's the important, right? So if you go to the controller, okay, this is the controller, right? So you have an input from and to, right? Only from and to entry are coming. So if you are passing from as a USD and to as a INR, so the query should return the exchange rate of USD to INR, right? So from and to is the criteria of your where clause, right? If you go to the uh, our entity class, so if you see here, the string class is from and it's to. So there is a rule to write, to write a query method. So the rule is says the first thing, you can mention here find by. So f is the small, it will always start with f small, and 5 by is the common, right? So the from, so f should be is capital from, and to t should be caps. And what is the parameter we are passing? String from input and sorry, comma, string 2, right? Semicolon. And what do you return in a exchange rate entity, right? This is the exchange rate entity we want as a return and store into this, right? So control B, right? So this will be the our query method. So this is called the query method, right? So how will you call this? Okay, you have created the interface exchange repository. Copy this. Okay, go to the controller class. Okay, auto wire this exchange repository, semicolon, uh, control 1. Okay, import and auto wired. So now we have created the instance. Okay, this will manage by the Spring container. And if you go here, okay, and if you see, what you need to do, just you need to exchange repository you created an object dot find by from and to, right? This is the query method we have created, and what is the coming from and to from the user request it should call, and this will go to the exchange repository, and from here it will call the JP repository, and all the things backend will be done by the Spring Data JPA. This is the magic of Spring Data JPA. You don't need to write the JDBC template query and all these things will be taken care by the JPA repository. So the magic, so what you need to do, just copy this, Control X, and whatever the things you have written here for the hard code, just replace this. Okay, so just you are passing from and to. Okay, it will go to the Spring repository, and from there, based upon the from and to, it will retrieve all those data and will put into the entity bean. Okay, and it will return this finally. Okay, and we are overriding whatever it's returning. We are overriding the port. By default it will return 0 port, so we are overriding with the port on which this application are running. Save this. Okay, go to the console and see if it has executed correctly. Go to the console and see this has got executed. So if you go to the console, copy this again, because each time this uniquely gets generated. Go here, refresh this, continue, it will come again, and paste here, test connection successful, connect, and current exchange rate, execute this. So if I am going to pass exchange from USD and exchange to INR, this should return the exchange rate 74. So the conversion rate of from currency to currency is 74. If I am passing USD to Euro, it should pass 78. Okay, with all those details. Fine. So let's go there and check. If I am passing USD to INR, it should, instead of 73 earlier which we had passed hard coded, it should return 74. Okay, so see, it's returned 74. If I am passing USD to Euro, correct, Euro, okay, it will return 78. So USD to Euro, if you go there, USD to Euro 78. If I am passing Euro to INR, it should return 80, right? So if I am passing Euro to INR, so here you need to change Euro to INR. Okay, so 80 it will pass. So this is how you can create a JPA repository, and how you can assure that, okay, with the minimal efforts, with the production ready code, how you can write efficient. So do the more practice on this, create a JPA repository and the configuration and all, but the how easily you can configure using the Spring Data JPA. You just need to create an interface and just extends the JPA repository. If you want to execute the query based upon the where clause, so you just need to write find by from, and just you need to remove this, and you need to pass only one parameter. If you want to filter it by port, just you need to write find by port. So whatever the variable you have declared, you should write the query method accordingly. So this all. So thanks for watching this. See you in the next video. Bye bye.